Hey, I'm Dan from GigaBoots.com. I'm a top player on the leaderboards for Nex Machina, and people have been asking me to make a video to help them get higher scores and get better at the game. So in this video, I'm going to go over some score and gameplay mechanics, tips and tricks, and world goals to help you do so much better at Nex Machina. The most important mechanic in Nex Machina is the human combo multiplier. When you pick up a human, it will increment your multiplier by 1 and start the timer. You can see the timer both in this bar over here and in the circle around humans that shrink slowly. As long as you grab your next human before the timer runs out, you'll keep building a higher human combo and start racking up some serious points. The trick is to pace out your human saving rate and pick them up at the last possible second on the longer levels. Don't take too long though, because even though you won't lose your human combo if a human dies, you will miss the points and potential increase in human combo multiplier. One last note, once you engage the boss at the end of a world, your human combo timer will freeze in place so you can carry it over to the next world. The second most important mechanic, and this is one that even the top players are missing, is the end of level dash. At the end of every level, a ring will close in on your hero. You need to dash after it shrinks past the other circle, but before it disappears entirely. This will do two things. Firstly, it will get you 1,000 points, which is like, helpful, but whatever. The more important thing it does is extend the timer on your human combo. If your timer is running low, this can make the difference between dropping your combo on the next level and barely making it to a human in time. The last mechanic I'm going to talk about before going into goals and tricks is the multiplier. There's a score multiplier you build up by blowing up enemies and not dying. It is also dramatically boosted by getting a high human combo going. There are multiplier pickups you can find that increment your multiplier by 1. They're hidden in yellow boxes, and destroying all the visitors in a group will also drop one. It's important to keep an eye out for these. Keep in mind your score multiplier drops by 3 every time you die. Between this and the fact that you drop one of your power-ups, death can snowball really fast and ruin a high score run.
Complete.
With all of those mechanics out of the way, let's talk about world goals. In every world, there are a set of goals. These are humans, secret exits, beacons, disruptors, and visitors. Finding, destroying, and saving these things will get you a bonus at the end of each world, among other things. Beacons are distributed across the levels. Destroying them gets you points and will contribute to your end of world bonus too. Visitors are waves of enemies that show up in the same levels every time and fly a predetermined path that is highlighted with a green line. If you destroy all of them, you get a multiplier up and an end of world bonus. Disruptors are spawned randomly on selected levels in a predetermined place. They're a little tougher to kill and run fast, so use your sub-weapon to kill them quickly. Secret humans are tucked away in walls and shrubberies. Finding out where they are in each level is crucial because not only do they increase your human combo and give you points at pickup, but they also can be vital to you keeping your human combo going. Secret exits lead you to completely optional levels which contain more humans to save, visitors to destroy, and possibly more secret humans to save. They're hidden in arcade cabinets that need to be destroyed. These arcade cabinets are a little tough to break and are hidden in walls. This means a quick sub-weapon may be in order to save time. I personally prefer sub-weapons other than the rocket launcher because a sustained damage type like laser will break the wall and destroy the arcade quickly. So now that I got all the mechanics and goals out of the way, let me just impart some advice on you. Here are some tips for not sucking at Nex Machina. Sub-weapon choice is crucial. There's no wrong choice other than sword, but there are better and worse choices for certain areas and enemies. If you need to get through levels faster so you don't drop your human combo, I'd recommend the laser most of all. Its cooldown is one of the longest, but it can take down a ton of enemies really fast and does a lot of damage to individual targets like hidden exits and beefier robots too. The downsides to laser are its slightly longer cooldown and its slowing of your aiming and walking speed. You can compensate for the slower aiming and movement by using dashes, which makes laser an excellent choice. It's not the best choice for bosses because of its meager damage and lack of bullet blocking ability. The only boss I'd recommend using laser for is Yeti Kong, whose large size makes him take a huge amount of damage. The lower movement speed is also a boon here because you can use it to help you dodge skulls. Another sub-weapon I'd recommend is the detonator because of its bullet-eating abilities and decent damage. Also, because it's a projectile that eats bullets, you can launch it into the center of a boss and get rid of huge amounts of incoming bullets. The rocket launcher is also a pretty nice choice. Its launch it and forget it approach makes it one less thing for you to keep track of in the middle of a frantic boss fight. You don't have to worry as much about timing or continually aiming the rocket launcher like you do with many other sub-weapons. If you're looking to be more defensive and don't like having to aim and time the detonator, then I would suggest the Smart Bomb. It forms a defensive explosion around you that eats bullets coming your way, which can save you in a tight spot. It also does decent damage. An important thing to note about the Power Shot sub-weapon is that not only does it destroy everything in a line in one hit, it also creates an energy circle around you that does damage. It can be useful for destroying beacons and boxes. That thing I said at the beginning about the sword wasn't just a joke. I sincerely have no idea why you'd choose this weapon. If you have an idea, leave it in the comments below. Every boss has a sub-weapon drop in the room. Sub-weapon pickups cycle through all 6 weapons if you give them time. This means you can go through an entire world with your sub-weapon of choice and switch to one better suited for the boss when you get there. The cooldown varies per sub-weapon. Here's the list of sub-weapons from fastest cooldown to the slowest. As you can see, the Smart Bomb takes almost twice as long to cool down as the detonator, which helps balance against its ease of use. A skilled player could use the detonator in almost the exact same way they could a Smart Bomb, but it does require pushing the button twice, which leaves you vulnerable for that much longer. Here are some random tips and notes. The maximum weapon power is only possible if you have all the power-ups. This means if you get hit and lose your shield, you will also lose weapon power. Dash explosion is a great way to take out big enemies. Just make sure you have another dash ready in case one explosion wasn't enough to kill them, or there's an incoming bullet that might kill you. Some gaps that you can see have bridges that will appear when you defeat certain enemies or blow up certain objects. In this level here, you destroy the top and bottom enemy to create a bridge, and in this early level, a box in the corner destroys the trees in your way and makes a bridge appear. Keep all of these mechanics and tips in mind, and maybe you can improve your scores in Nex Machina. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you're hopeless. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe! GigaBoots has been brought to you by the remarkable generosity of Nicholas Cameron and Vincent Pover. And Cywolf. Go to patreon.com/GigaBoots and support GigaBoots today.